Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me again. This is Market Formula. I know I have some regular faces on this call. Being that we only have like 40 minutes roughly in this for this video, so I'll just quickly rush through what I have to do today. In case you just have any questions, we can still take questions if the time permits. So I just want to be sure that I'm clear. If you are hearing me clearly, just let me know. I need a feedback from you. If you are hearing me clearly, so I can just proceed. Am I audible? Can you hear me? Can anyone unmute and tell me if you are hearing me? Oh, yeah.
I can hear you.
Can hear me. All right. So let me just go straight to what I have to just discuss. So what even informed this video? I tell you, I've traded binary option before. Then we were still learning. So, you know, the normal thing with trading is that you lose money, you make money. Then I know I was making money, but I was losing it back. So I just got discouraged. So along the line, just last week, I was just scrolling on my Facebook. I just saw this advert that some people are giving out signals. So I joined their signal group. So I know, say, okay, let me join their group. So I joined their group, I opened the account, I started trading the demo. So when I started trading with the demo, I said, okay, I didn't trade the demo. It was on Saturday. So they now said they don't do trading on Saturday, that Saturday is somehow they don't normally know how to predict the market. So I said, okay, let me check their history. So I now check their history. I was like, out of 5, they can make like 4. At times they make 5. At times they make 4. So I see that their win rate is high. So I traded on my own. So I started with $10. With that $10, that same day on Saturday, you know, is a market that I'm familiar with. So I was trading only one pair. Just look at it. Is it up, down, up? So I made extra $10 plus. So I withdrew my $10. So I want to see how fast the withdrawal process is. So when I withdraw the $100, the $10 rather, on Sunday, so they credited me. So I said, this thing is not bad, no problem. So I said, okay, let me just see what they are doing. So I now started following them from Sunday night. So I started following. I said, these guys, they are trying. No, it makes sense. So I said, okay. A lot of people that are even looking for way to trade, they don't really know much about trading. So if they can start with this. Binary option is like the simplest trading ever. I call it Baba Jebu because I used to tell people that it's just it's either up or down. What you need to do in binary option, what you do just to predict the direction of the market, is it going up or down? Then you tell them the time. I can say, in the next 5 minutes, this market will be up. So if I'm right, then it now depends on your stake. If your stake was $1, then you have a strike rate. They will give you a certain percentage, they will give you back if you are right. Then if you are wrong, that's another advantage of binary option. You can't lose more than what you put in. If you say $1, even if the market just jump up and the market went far from your entry point, it doesn't matter. You only say you want to risk $1. Unlike Forex, when there's volatility, you can't predict how much you want to lose. If the volatility is so much, your stop loss will not even work. You can set a stop loss for $100. By the time it comes out, you can see 200, you can see minus 150. So you can't really predict. But in binary option, you can always know that my risk is $1 and it will always be $1. So I welcome you. Let me just go straight to what I have. I'll first introduce you to binary option. Just introduction. In this video, I'm not going to teach you how to trade binary option. This video is just meant for you to know how you can use trading signal, make money using trading signal with binary option. That's just what we are here to do. So introduction to binary option. Binary option is just predicting the market. Let me just go to the chart. I will show you what it means. So this is how the chart looks like. This is market. I'm looking at Euro USD now. Let me just familiarize you with the interface. This interface is telling me this is where, this is demo account. Let me show you my balance is, my live account is just $9. So demo account, when you start a demo account, they will give you $10,000. All right. So this is where you deposit, this is where you withdraw. When you open the account, then you can now select any instrument. The instrument you can select it from. Yeah, look at this. This is Euro USD. This is Euro USD OTC. The chart is not available at the moment. You can see Euro USD. This is actually the chart of Euro USD. Then they will give you strike rate. Look at this. You are saying 50% here. It means that if I put $1 here, if I'm right, I will make 50% back. So they will give me $1.50 back. If I put $100 here, they will give me $1.50. That's $150 back. So that's the strike rate. That's one thing that you need to know. Then you need to know, and here is where you can have other things like your account analysis. You can check your, okay, from here, I know I can check. Let me show you. From here, I can check my history, all the trades I've done, the ones that are right, the ones that are wrong, you understand? So this is it. This is your history. So looking at it now, if I see that this Euro USD in the next 5 minutes is going down, look at this chart now. It's telling me this is 3 in this candle. I'm looking at 5 minutes charts. Let me tell you, this is just 5 minutes chart. I think the best time frame for this thing is just 5 minutes. You can change it here, but in 5 minutes. If I say in the next 5 minutes, this thing is going down, because as I can see, the trend is down, the momentum is down. So I'm looking for put. They said down. I'm looking for down. So I wait for this candle to close. When this candle closes, immediately I'll just say down. See the payout is $1.50. So if it goes against me, even if this thing jumps from here to here, unlike Forex, the farther it is from your entry, the more greater the loss. But here, no matter where this thing goes, no matter what happens, you can't lose more than what you put in. That's an advantage of binary option. So that's just the way binary option works. That's the way binary option works. So, and you need to now understand how to really maximize profit in binary option. From all the tutorial I took then, and even the way people still trade binary option now, the way they do it is through martingale. I will explain what martingale is. Martingale is when you lose $1, as me I put $1, you increase your stake for the next trade. You increase your stake again for the next trade. So if the first trade I use $1, the second trade, if I was wrong, you know I lost $1. The second trade, I'll double it. I'll do $2. So if I was wrong again, if I lose $2, that means the total I've lost is $3. So the last trade that I took was $2. So you double that last trade again. So when you double that last trade, that means it will now be $4. So the $4 now, when you are right, that means you use one trade to recover all your losses. So that's how they do trading for binary option. If you apply martingale, in fact, your win rate will be high. All you are doing is just, you need one trade to be right for you to recoup your loss. But you know that you now need large capital. So I will analyze the trading signal. I will open it for you. You will see their strike rate. You see their return rate. Then we now see how you can apply martingale. And if you don't want to apply martingale, what is the result going to be like? So that is another thing. Then how it works, I think I've explained that. There are 4 things that you need to look for. The direction needs to be right. The timing needs to be right. And you need to know the strike rate. Okay, 3 things now. Direction, you need to get it right. And within that time. So even if after that 5 minutes, the time that you set, if the trade now goes in your favor, already you've lost that trade. So that's how it works. You need to be right with the direction, and also you need to be right with the time. then you need to pay attention to your strike rate. Like this 50% strike rate, I don't really like it. So you can come here. When you come here, you see that there's this one, US oil, 93% strike rate. So these are the things I like. As it is now, let me just use this one to do the trade for you. I know that this thing is going up. Why? The trend has gone up. There's higher probability that it's going up. No, let me say I know that it's going up. I just know that there's higher probability that it's going up. So I'm looking at the momentum has gone up. So I'll just wait. Looking at this, immediately it goes down, I'll say up. For me to be right, in the next 5 minutes, this thing has to be up because I've already set what? My time to be 5 minutes, and I've already set, okay, I think I did not choose my time here. Let me choose time to be 5 minutes. Then my stake is what? $1. So I can say, okay, buy. So in the next 5 minutes, if this price is higher, I'll make money. What is the rate? I'll make 93%. So you always check your strike rate to make sure that what? You have higher strike rates. All this 80 something, that's what you can trade. But the ones that are lower, like this one, they probably, I don't really, you won't make money trading all those ones. The higher the strike rate, the better. So that is that about that. So, and in binary option, if you understand how trend works, trend and momentum work, you will be right most of the time. Most of it, I have noticed is that if you understand trend and you see that this trade was right, and trend and momentum, you will make money trading it. But this video is not dedicated for people that wants to trade it. I only want to do a video for people that wants to follow the signal because they already done the analysis. All you do is just to follow them, and their result is your result. So we check their results, we check their past performances, we say what is going to be. And another, let me just tell you advantages of binary option. Every market has its own advantage. The stock market has its own advantage. The forex market has its own advantage. Crypto has its own. Binary has its own. I tell you, they are in binary option. One advantage is that it's simple to trade. It's simple to trade. And number two, you cannot lose more than what you put in. If you say $1 I want to risk is $1, you are not paying spread. Unlike forex, when you enter any position, you pay spread. You understand? So you pay commission here, you pay commission. It doesn't work like that. And another thing is that you can start with demo. Open a demo account. Try it. If you make money, put real money. If you didn't make money in demo, don't waste your time. You won't make money in real account because it's more difficult to make money in the real account. That's another advantage. Another advantage I found in binary option is that binary option, if you are a trader struggling with your money management, or you are struggling with indiscipline, this one will help you to be disciplined. Because number one, if you are trading forex, if trade is about to hit your stop loss, you can say, like this thing will go up, let me remove it. But in this case, if you say in 5 minutes going up, I can't say, no, I don't want again. If you say you don't want again, you know that you have already lost money. Because they will tell you how much you will recoup if you close the trade before that expiry time. You understand? That's so if I place a trade now, I know I just leave it. So I'm expecting whatever happens. There's no point trying to manipulate. So that's another advantage I've found. So if you're a trader and you are struggling, you don't know with your money management, I tell you, binary option will teach you discipline to a large extent because you cannot really interfere with what you are trading. And they don't charge spread yet. There's nothing like, market spread is higher, spread is lower. And in volatile market, you cannot say, in a volatile market, in forex, you cannot predict. If you cannot even predict what's going to happen. Even when you set your stop loss, you hit your stop loss, you will have lost more than what you set because of slippage. Anytime there's volatility, there's going to be increase in their spread. And all these factors, you don't need to bother with it in Baba Jebu that I call binary option. So let's now go to what we have for today. This is just introduction to binary option, just for you to know whether it's something that you can try or not. But the purpose of this video is for you to know how you can trade with a trading signal and make money. You don't need to do all this analysis I'm doing. That is it momentum up, is it down? You don't need that. So let me just open their Telegram channel, which I will share with you. If you are interested, I'll just share the channel, the Telegram channel with you. Sorry, I'm looking for my Telegram. So what I will be doing now will be on that Telegram channel. I'm looking for 1 minute, please. Where's my, oh my God. Okay. I think this is, where's my, okay, this is my Telegram. All right, I've seen my Telegram. So I'm looking for my Telegram. I found it. So what is this that you see in their Telegram? In the Telegram, this is the name of the Signal group, and they are consistent. Today, let me see. What do you need? Just turn on your notification and always follow, wait for them. I hope you can see my Telegram channel here. I need feedback. Can you see it? Or I need to change what I'm sharing? I think I'm sharing it. All right. So I need feedback, please. If you can see my Telegram channel. Okay, let me just go ahead. So what are they going to send to you? They are going to send you the time zone. They tell you the expiry is what? 5 minutes expiry. Another information, they tell you the pair that you will trade. So you can look at it, AUDJPY. They will say put from what time? 00:15. I think this should be in the night. 00:15 to when? To what? 00:20. So you need to put for 20. Anytime you see put, that means it's going down. They show it red. Then how long are you staying? 5 minutes. What time will you stop? You stop at 00, that's 20. Then, you know, I told you that if you apply martingale, your trading, your rate will increase. So what that means is that they will tell you first gain, immediately, if this was a loss, is a losing trade, immediately you enter another trade for another 5 minutes. If it's a losing trade again, you enter another trade for another 5 minutes. So if these three were losing trade, that's when they say they have lost. So if one of these three were correct, if the first one is correct, they will not do the second trade. But if the first one was wrong, they do the second trade, then they will not double the loss. They want to use that loss. They want to use the next trade to recoup the loss and also make profit. So if it was wrong, then they will not do another second gain. This second gain now, when you now enter that second gain, what it will do is it will try to recoup the losses and also make profit. So let's now go down. I hope you get this. So when you go down, you see they said gain because this was a right trade. They said direct win. Anytime you see direct win, that means they won it on this first trade. This one, another one they sent at 25 again, 30. Okay, this one is 25, 30 because it was a direct gain. So immediately they entered another one. Gain, direct win again. You see, that's two trade, correct? So this one is another trade. They will give you the time, the expiry, and they also give you the pair. So you go and search for the pair, AUDJPY. So from 45 to this, put again. That's the third one, win with gain. When they say win with gain, what it means is this was wrong. Either this one or this one was right. So we go down again. They will send another signal. This is also a put again, AUDJPY. Put from what time? 2:10 to 2:15. Was it right? Win direct. That means the first one was correct. So for this, the total session, they will now give a report. For this total session, they did 4 trades and they won 4, they lost none. So this is night session. I think they have like 3 sessions, night, morning, they have the time they trade. So that time you need to just pay attention to it. So I think this is another session, win with gain. That means the first trade was wrong. Either of these two were right. So another one. So that's how they continue to send it. So you now see they send the report. All these one were correct too. So if I follow them, let's say you are even making $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1. This $6. That one too. That's $10 just in a day. And you can start with $10. I think the minimum you can start with is $10, which is fine. And that's another advantage. You can start with very low capital. Like now, if you want to open any forex accounts, you need like minimum now is $50. But this one with $10, you can reach $10 now. If you cannot reach $10 at this in this current situation that we are in Nigeria, I think you are not. Don't even look for anything. Just go and look for employment somewhere and just be doing it. That means you are risk averse. But $10, how much is $10? What can that one buy? You can't buy data for the month. So I can reach that. I can read multiple of that. So that's the way it is. I think that's all for their signal. So I hope we understood the way their signal works. So today now, 6 straight win, 4 straight win for this session. Let me go up. Let me go up. Okay, this one they did 8, 1 loss. And it's correct, it's legit. I've tested it, so I follow them. So before I can start giving it out. This is 6-1, 6-1. But you pay attention to it. This is direct win. Direct win is the first one that won. The one that the gay is the one that's they won with Gay, with Martin Gay. So I will need you to do your due diligence, especially when I share you with the link. Go and follow, check their trading signals. Go and check them and see how you now minimize your own risk. The aim of this thing is to maximize profit and also minimize risk. Risk, most importantly. Risks, that should be your focus. I don't want to risk more than. I can do another video on trading psychology, how you raise money for forex market. See, I've seen a lot of people will lose so much in the market because they didn't determine how much they want to risk in the forex market. Let's say, for instance, I'll just share this. Your salary is 50,000 naira. You can say, okay, for forex, it's only 2,000 I can afford in a month. So keep it somewhere, 2,000 this month. So it will take you 5 months to raise your capital for forex. So now put the $10 in the account and you blow it in one day. You know that before you get money to trade another account, it's going to take you another 5 months. So be strategic. Don't say, I think let me put money, go and borrow money, go and collect money from somewhere. You just you'll be a victim of what some people are a victim of right now. I know a lot of people that are in Kirikiri now because of all these issues. So you should approach the market with the right mindset. Risk. Don't risk more than you can lose. Look at what you can lose in market, in the forex market, then save it. Save it up. Save it up. Don't say somebody gave you money, you want to pay all your house rent or your school fees, all those nonsense. You can't make money doing that because number one thing is the money you wanted to invest, you don't want to lose it. Do you want to lose your house rent? You don't want. You borrow money from someone, do you want to lose it? So the first test of your capital, you are failed because you don't want to, it's not the money that you want to lose. So that's just that about that. So I will take question in case you have any question. I will now go to let me go back to the chart and show you again how you read those signals and things like that. So those, all the signals that we got, you need to just check it. You first check the pair. They will give you the pair. Just quickly type it because it's going to just be for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So immediately they send the signal, you know that in the next 5 minutes you are doing the trade. So you quickly look for it. Let's say you are looking for USD JPY. You quickly do it and get ready. You'll be looking at the time. Like this one now, I know it's going up. I can come here and say in the next 5 minutes, what's the time going to be? The time is going to be, we are 15:30 now. The time here, you can see the time here. This is 15:29. So if I start 15:30, so I want to start 15:30. I want to stop at 15:35. So 15:35 is there. Immediately it close, I'll just enter. I will enter this one. So let's leave this trade. That's just one. You just leave it for 5 minutes. And if it goes in your favor, I know it's going up because I can read the chart. I know it's going up. You do it. So let me go to the Excel and explain how the Gale will help you to minimize risks and also reduce your exposure in my copy trading stuff. So I will explain what I mean by Gale and no Gale. So let's say your initial investment is $1. The first Gale, you put $2. The second Gale, you put $4. If one is right, you will not even do all these ones. But if this one is right, you will have made the loss in this one. When you put $2, you will make your $2 back and also the commission. So that means you've made your capital back. But when you do the, you use $4. $4 meaning that the first investment, the second investment, $3. With this one investment, which is making it 4, then the profit that you make within the profit, you have taken your profit back. But in case you now lost all, you have lost $7. So see what I'm trying to just explain. So if you lost $7, so your minimum capital that we recommend, $14. If you are going to follow their signal, I followed them. I did not see any trade that they did that it was 2 losses in a row. I know maybe it would have existed, maybe I didn't check. So they did have 2 losses in a row. So if they have been trading and they did not have 2 losses in a row, so if I have 2 losses, if I prefer for 2 straight losses, you get my point? If I prefer for 2 straight losses and they didn't have it, so I will always be in the market if I have $14. But what I will recommend, if you can do ×4, because I do ×2 here, so I say ×4. ×4 of this $14 and ×2 of this $14. So with this one recommended, I know you don't have any emotion that is going to happen. That means they need to do how many trades in a row that will be lost? 4 trades. And in all those things that I checked, they did not have 4 trades in a row that was lost. So if you are looking to invest $29 or $14, this is high risk, this is the low risk, or $14. What your strike rate, your investment should not be more than $1. Be doing $1. But if you are looking at, I want bigger money, I want to be investing for $5. You get my point? I want to be investing for $5. Then your first gain will be 10, your second gain will be there. So the total trade will take you $35. So 35 times 2, 70, that's the minimum you should do. Then the recommended, I'll say this. So with this one, I know that you always be in the market. That's just the strategy I used to do this. But if you say, I want to be doing $10, your minimum investment should be $140 and your recommended should be this. That is that if you are using Gale. But if you don't want to use Gale, let's say, I don't want to use Gale, I want to be taking it easily. So when you do first one, if you are right, you know you will still have your $1. But if you are wrong, you lost the money. You get my point? So minimum capital that you can have, you can even have $2 there and trade and still make money if you are not following their game. But the risk of that is when they win with Gale, you will have a loss. So it's always better you just follow them the way they are trading. So I will recommend this first one. I'm just saying, in case you now know how to read the chart and you can now trade by yourself, then track your own records also. Track your record and see how many losses do I have in a row. If the maximum loss you had in a row was just 3, so you can say, okay, let me multiply it by 4. Then use that to calculate your minimum, your recommended capital. So if you want to follow first Gale, you can say, okay, I only follow this first Gale. I'll use $1, use $2. I will not do the third one. This will be your minimum, and this will be your minimum, and this will be your recommended. But another strategy that I now discovered that works too, I've not really tested it for long, I've just followed them for how many days now, is for you to use no Gale and use 15 minutes. You know, there are 3 trades going to last for 15 minutes. I see that most of the ones that they won on the first trade, they won them on those two other trades too. So if you now put this one right and say it's for 15 minutes instead of 5 minutes. So when they say they lost, they are doing second game, you are still in the market. When they say they are doing the third game, you are still also in the market. So if they were right on the second game or first game, you are still investing $1. So the minimum that you should do is $2. With $2, you can start, but you cannot open an account with $2. Then the recommended is this. So that's just the whole essence of this video. So if you are interested, what I would just advise you, just message me on WhatsApp. I will share my link. Then I will share you with the link to register. You will open a demo account. They will give you $10,000 demo account. Start with that. If you are able to make money with it, trading for some days, then you can now move ahead and fund it with minimum capital, which is $10. I don't know if anyone has any question. Let's just take the question so that we end this video. In the absence of any question, let me just share with you my price list again. I have free, like this thing that I'm doing now is a free workshop. It's online, it's free. I will always do video online, do anything free. One-on-one. If you want one-on-one training on technical analysis, for the market, depends on the market you want. If you want me to teach you how to read this chart for binary option, for forex market, for stock trading, for crypto, but right now I'm not really interested in crypto. Let me focus on the low risk side. All this one that you can use $1, $2, you lose $10, you will not die. I prefer that one. If you want in office, if you want to come to our office, normally for 3 months, you'll be resuming three or 2 times in a week to come train you. I like one-on-one training, or this class training, so that I can just tailor the training specifically for you. Because trading has to, for you to be successful in trading, it has to go with your lifestyle. If it doesn't accommodate your lifestyle, for instance, you work in an organization, you have to resume in the morning, let's say 8 o'clock, you close by 5 o'clock, and you want to sit down with this chart, it won't work now. It's not going to work. So if you are someone like that, what I can recommend, you can trade 4 hours, because you only have 4 hours to check the chart. You can quickly check the chart in 15 minutes. You decide what you want to do. Or you trade daily. When you get home in the night, you check the chart. If there's no opportunity or any opportunity, you are in the market, come back tomorrow, check the chart. But for someone that you are doing your business, you know you have the time to be checking the charts almost everything, then I'll teach you another strategy that you can use to trade lower time frame. The strategy you use to trade lower time frame is not what you use to trade higher time frame. When you are on lower time frame, it can be depending on indicator. When you are on higher time frame, like daily 4 hours, forget all those indicators, they are going to lag. So you stay strictly with your candlestick, strictly with your price action. Understand how price action works, because if you wait for indicator will lag. It will not give you a good entry. That is why I prefer one-on-one training. If you are a VIP, I think I've updated this price list. But let's just work with this $300 3 months. For signal service, $10. I've not started this one. I don't have time. For IB to trade, okay, for this one, risk management script, I can send that one to you. For club members, people that are a member of the club, where you can join, we share idea, we look at the market every day. So that is one of just $55. Your risk management script, if you are not interested in any of this, risk management script is $15. Robot creation, because I'm a programmer, I can also program robots, I can program indicators. So if you need anyone, you can contact me if it's something that is within what I can do. And if it's not, if you are willing to pay, I have rules I can also contact. Trading system, I have some trading system I bought. Sincerely, all those trading systems, they helped me in my own trading journey. I don't look at any trading system again. I know what works for me, and that's what I've been sticking to. So all those things, I just bought them, indicator from this person, and robot from this person, and I'm not using them. So if you are interested, I can always give you But there are some that I will just need to refer you to the person that are selling. I have some people that they are Nigerians like me too. Okay, let me even quickly share you. There's one indicator that I use. I bought it from this guy. Okay, what's the name of the guy? He's a popular Nigerian trader. Okay, his name is Chima Okoro. So it's very simple to follow. It's a day trading strategy stuff. So it gives you direction, tell you what to trade, all these things. I'll send you with the tutorial, everything that you understand it. So for you to trade, you just come here in the morning, see the one that is tick, that all of them are tick. That's the one you trade. Like today now, there's no trading opportunity, so you come back tomorrow. So, and it's very good. I like it. You can Google him, Chima Okoro. And we have a lot of Nigerian traders that are doing very well. That should be motivation for you. So, on that note, I think I can wrap up this training. See you in another video. Thank you.